And we get set for this restart, Brad. Lucas Wolf will move up into the 5th position. He's got Darren Pittman and Fred Raymer right on his rear nerf.
Well, Danny Lasowski has to be a little nervous looking up on the board and seeing the 22 of Greg Hodnett right behind him. Again, the top 5 go to the main event, but the top 2 are the only ones that go to the dash.
Pittman thought about going to the outside as Lucas Wolf has a run on Delansky down the back straightaway. They'll go side by side into turn number 3. Delansky gets there first. Now Wolf is going to have to protect as Pittman goes around the outside trying to get that last transfer. Darren Pittman's got a nose in front. Oh! No! Trouble! How in the world did both of those cars stay on all fours?
Luck. That was all just luck right there. They can say what they want. They drove those race cars, but that was luck. Couple very unhappy race car drivers. You can see right there Darren Pittman climbing out.
Oh, he's hot. That's an angry Darren Pittman right there.
Yeah.
Those of us that have spent time around Darren, he's a pretty mild-mannered guy. Every once in a while he gets fired up, and just the way he jumped out of that race car was unlike the mild-mannered DP.
Yeah, we're going to get a look at it. You know, he just went around the outside of Lucas Wolf down in turn 3 and 4. Obviously, they're both trying to go to the bottom going into 1, and it didn't work.
Pittman walking away, got the helmet off, and let's see the replay.
Ooh, boy, now, you know, Darren looked like Darren tried to go to the bottom of the racetrack and didn't know that Lucas Wolf had a good run to the inside of him right there. And I do have to wonder, I mean, if Darren, let's see it again here.
Darren's starting to make his arc there, and Lucas, I think, felt like he had nowhere to go at that point.
Yep.
Maybe Darren didn't realize he was right there.
That's what I was saying. I don't know if he knew. He cleared him down in 3 and 4. Thought maybe let's take another look at it here. And maybe Darren Pittman possibly could be as angry at himself as he is at anybody else. But
Pittman on the run through the pit area right now, perhaps just trying to get back and maybe relay to the guys what all is damaged on that machine. We'll keep an eye on that. Let's see here if the action. Pittman is still on the move. And yeah, he is headed for Lucas Wolf. And now race officials have got him. I think, you know, Darren's a pretty level-headed guy, and he might be hot right now, but I think when he
as a race car driver, as a race car driver, your adrenaline's flowing, your heart is pounding when you're out in those race cars, and something like that happens. I mean, as you said, he's usually a mild-mannered guy, but he's pretty fired up right now.
Darren Pittman, what took place out on the racetrack?
He ran over me. I mean, he gets passed on the racetrack, and the only way he knows to fix it is just run over a guy. So apparently he learned that up here, and he ain't got no better out on the road. Hell, he's been out there 3 years, can't win a race. Never has done nothing, so maybe he needs to come back home.
I don't think Darren Pittman will be getting any Christmas cards from the Pennsylvania Posse fans.
Let's get a look at it here. You know what? I've known Darren for a lot of years, and maybe when he sees this replay, he'll see the other side of it a little bit. You know, it's not like Lucas Wolf moved up on him. You know, Darren just looked like he turned down, not knowing that the 5 car of Lucas Wolf was that close to him. Now remember, there's no rear view mirrors in these cars. There's no crew chief spot. There's no spotters telling them, you know, where they're at on the racetrack, that kind of thing.
Darren Pittman just losing his cool here tonight after that one.
Well, especially, I mean, that was for a position to get into into the main event. This is the Williams Grove National Open. We talked about it in the open of our show, how important this race is, what the history of it is, and to be that close to making it, not get in.
Yeah, he had just made a move to get into the top 5. We apologize for the expletive that you may have just heard there from our natural audio as Darren was heading into his trailer. These things will happen in a situation like this in live TV, but we apologize for that. Let's go down to Shane Andrews once again.
Well, I'm here with Sammy Swindell, the winner of the 97 edition of the National Open. Sammy, you said you've had bad nights, but not as bad as what Darren and Lucas are having, but take us through your night. How you doing?
Well, we started out pretty good. I mean, we were like quickest there till right there at the very last and wound up 3rd, but I just missed getting off a 2 for qualifying run, and I wound up 32nd. So It doesn't take much, you know. We should have been in the top 10 or 12, but for that slip, you know, the cars are too close together. You can't afford to make a mistake. And I thought I could turn down just a little bit there, and I guess it was where the trucks and stuff go across, and they hit that, and it was kind of like ice, and I thought I was going to spin out. So, but you know, we'll see what we can do. Try to get a good start and get this honey run car in the main.
A lot of people may not realize where those trucks and cars do go across the track can cost you a little bit, can it?
Yeah, and it's you know, it just caught me out there. I just you know, thought I could move down there, and it was a lot slicker than I thought.
Bobby, take it away.
Over 600 wins in his legendary career, three-time World of Outlaws Sprint Car Series champion Sammy Swindell. Now take a look at the twin 27s. They're right there holding down 4th and 5th, but here comes fast Freddie Raymer around the outside into a transfer position. He got one of them. He got Kaufman now going after Craig Delansky. Now here comes Kaufman back on the bottom. Two of the legends of Pennsylvania racing going side by side at the National Open. 1 lap to go.
Talked about that arrow push and different things, and about the front end getting off the ground. You saw the right front of Fred Raymer's car come off the ground.
And Lucas Wolf gets in that picture now as he gets by Kaufman. Going after Raymer, the checkered flag's going to fly. It'll be Danny Lasoski getting the win. And it's close at the line, but it will be Craig Delansky and Fast Freddie Raymer getting the 4th and 5th position. So no shortage of excitement in heat race number 2, as we had everything going on there. We had the controversy between Darren Pittman and Lucas Wolf, and hopefully we'll be able to hear Lucas Wolf's side of the story here. Once he exits the 5W, we'll be sending our crew on down there. Your armor all finished for heat race number 2 looks like this. It's the dude, Danny Lasoski, picking up the win. The Edge, Brian Monty, finishes 2nd. Greg Hodnett, I don't think Hodnett has a nickname. He's 3rd. Craig Delansky, the crowd pleaser, finishes 4th, and Fast Freddie Raymer finishes 5th. We will head to a break. We'll come back with more heat racing action, and hopefully we'll hear from Lucas Wolf, get his side of the story. Oh boy, phone the kids, wake the neighbors. It's the National Open.